Two thoughts for you. Did you know that to be 1% top earners in the world, you just have to make $30,000 a year? So if you make 300 grand a year in the US, you're 0.01%er. So thank God I fall in that bracket, but I believe anybody can fall into that bracket. I believe anybody can achieve it if they have a big enough why and they face their fears and build the courage muscle. So, and here's another little thing. Apparently somebody told Bill Gates he could give all his money to the world and everybody be rich. But at the end of the day, 80% of people would, 20% of people would end up with 80% of the money, even if you did that. It's the 80-20 rule. So it all comes down to what you believe and what you're willing to do to get it done. And I truly believe that anybody can have more and become more, but you have to be able to be uncomfortable. And I recently talked to somebody that's very close to me, that's 62 years old, that is just comfortable and they don't want to change. Cool. And most people hit that level. And I think, in my opinion, some people are forced to get uncomfortable, and then once they conquer that, they realize the growth is the secret to success and to happiness. So constant growth until the day you die, become all you can be. I believe everybody should be a billionaire at least once in their lifetime. Because at the end of the day, money's just a tool. But until you'll never be a billionaire until you believe that you can be a billionaire and you start thinking long term and focus on things that serve humans at the highest level. Therefore, I got into real estate after my first sales job at 18, after having speech impediment issues at the age of 7, 8, 9 years old, and a lot of confidence issues, a lot of other issues. But at the end of the day, I believed money would bring me happiness. Money and a family would bring me happiness. So I chased that goal. I think everybody should chase that goal, just and get it, and to realize that the true goal is progress. That's what it comes down to. So become the best of you. You might make $1 million the next day, wake up a salt gun. Some people, like Victoria's Secret, the owner of Victoria's Secret, sold his company for $1 million and turned into a $1 billion company. A couple years later, he ended up killing himself. Instead of saying, let me do that again. Yeah, it sucks, but he's still a millionaire. Why not just do it again? You did it once, you do it again. So, at the end of the day, guys, the number one thing I had to do for exponential growth was kill the ego and get a coach. And believe it or not, I was pushing so much, training, teaching, selling, buying homes. I still don't listen to my coach that was given to me until I just had to do the things he was telling me because I couldn't handle. There was enough time in the day to start delegating. Then I realized the reason we don't delegate is because we want to remain in control and we want things to be perfect. And once you're good at something, it's really hard to delegate for a lot of people. But what you find out is that's the ego. So the only way to grow is to delegate. So you should delegate every single thing in your life that you can pay somebody to do if you have the money. So if you're making $50 an hour and you're still mowing your lawn, it's not smart. You should work more hours at what you do and delegate the rest. So if you guys are interested in a coach, guys, I've sold 2,000 homes. I've helped hundreds of people. I've personally trained over 30 people to make $100,000 in real estate the first year. When an average agent sells 3 to 4 homes a year, 97% don't get a license, never sell a home, and the ones that do sell 3 to 4. So if you're looking to get into real estate, invest, grow a business, anything like that, message me. If you've been watching my videos, if not, subscribe. And I'm 100% truth. So I try to take everything I've learned over the years And really, this YouTube channel is for my kids that are sitting here with me, because at the end of the day, if something happened to me, they can always go back and get all of this that they may have missed, even though they've taken in a lot of this. But an interesting fact, you can read a book every year and get new things from it, because the person that you are has become a different version, so you're going to get different things. So watch my YouTube channels, guys. Just real estate investing development, and the majority of it is mindset, because that is the number one thing I focus on now. The rest is honestly easy, but controlling your mindset to be a billionaire, to have the belief that you can be a billionaire, is truly all you need with action. So you create the action muscle, create the belief. I recently heard, I'll leave you with this story of the mice. There was mice in a cup, and they swam for 15 minutes until they just gave up. And then the cup got poured out by the scientists that were doing this test. So they put the mice back in it a few days later, same amount of water, left them in. They went 60 hours until somebody poured them out. Moral of this story is, if you believe that you can make it, you will keep going. So don't give up on yourself, whatever it is, whatever you believe. You know, I used to think having $1 million and 10 homes, then I'd be financially secure, and then I'd be good. And that's what I did that earlier than my goal. And I made a lot of mistakes on the way, and I should have did it sooner. But at the end of the day, getting a coach is the number one thing people don't do right, because their ego, but also they don't invest in themselves. Guys, today, if you message me, I will teach you how to double or triple your income. It's easy. You just got to commit. So message me if you're interested in getting coaching, and we'll talk to you on the next one.